we've seen a general increase in the amount of fire.
The intensity of Colorado's wildfires are changing the look of the state's mountains.
No, I wouldn't say that we're at risk of losing forests everywhere, but certainly there are going to be places that look very different in 20 to 50 years.
Square miles of forest are burning faster and hotter, according to Kyle Rodman, a research scientist who studied the impact of wildfires at the University of Colorado.
There was more than double the area of severe fire last year that there was in 2002.
Last year's Cameron Peak fire burned for 112 days, surpassing the Hayman fire, becoming the largest on record. He points to trends of warmer and drier weather in the state, creating ideal fire conditions.
If you want to be able to predict how much fire is going to happen in a given year, a lot of that has to do with the drought conditions.
And the impact on climate continues long after the flames are out. Some areas burned by fire are not seeing forest regrowth they once did.
Even in some places where we have trees nearby, things are just too warm and dry now for the forest to recover.
Burn scars are so wide. Some of the state's most iconic species, like ponderosa pines and Douglas fir, may not recover in some areas at lower elevations.
But a lot of the trees that we see in and around the Front Range, for example, require live trees nearby to disperse seed into places that have burned for the forest to recover again.
Prescribed burns and culture burns help prevent future wildfires, but when it's windy and warm in Colorado, there's a risk that those could get out of control. Finding alternative energy sources is one solution to lower temperatures and control wildfire, but it could be years before we see the impact.
We haven't really seen the full effects of warming, even just from what's in the atmosphere today. Right, because there's inertia in the system basically where the Earth is going to continue to warm even if we cut all emissions today.
John Glasgow, 9 News.